Boeing reported earnings on Wednesday, but it wasn't enough to help the stock, which is down 62% since its 2019 peak. At the latest price, the company has a market cap of $103 billion, with $7.5 billion of cash and $57 billion of debt. The enterprise value is $152 billion. Revenue over the last 12 months comes to $76 billion, with $1.3 billion of free cash flow, but operating margins have fallen to 1%, and net income is negative $2.2 billion. In fact, the company hasn't reported a full year of profit since 2018. Despite the weak fundamentals, investors need to consider whether the worst might be over. Boeing has slowed down production and developed so-called shadow factories in order to fix planes and improve safety. CEO David Calhoun said the company is putting more hours into reworking planes than it did in building them in the first place. But he also said these extra costs are coming to an end. The shadow factories will be closed by the end of the year, and that will provide a significant boost to the bottom line. Meanwhile, Boeing's customers aren't going anywhere. The company received 125 orders in the latest quarter, mostly from American Airlines, and Boeing's total commercial backlog is now $448 billion. That's more than 5,600 airplanes. Customers essentially have no choice but to stick with Boeing because Airbus is booked out until basically next decade. China's Comac is trying to enter the race, but its C919 model flew outside the country for the first time only in February. So if Boeing can fix its issues with safety and get production back up to speed, the stock can once again attract the attention of investors. Management still thinks the company can ramp production and achieve $10 billion in free cash flow by 2026. A 15 times multiple on that figure would get Boeing to a market cap of $150 billion, which implies about 50% upside over 2 years. But it's hard to get too excited on Boeing stock. The company's heavy debt load will continue to weigh on valuation, and $10 billion of free cash flow in 2 years looks like a stretch. This is a company that has averaged a free cash flow margin over the last 10 years of just 4%. Add on the risk of more issues coming to light and the uncertainty of needing to invest heavily for a sustainable future, and the picture looks increasingly mixed. There's no doubt that Boeing will get through this, but a satisfactory long-term return isn't guaranteed. But these are my personal opinions, not financial advice, and I hold no position in Boeing. Thank you for watching.